Pelicans Nuggets, that means Zion Williamson and the Pels taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Nikola has had a lot of success against this team recently, 33 points per game against the Pelicans this season. We'll start with him. Jokic banks in the runner. Millsap drives, kicks it out to Jokic for three. He'll hit it, Denver up 81-70. Then fourth quarter, Zion Williamson inside, gets the layup. He had 21 points and 2 rebounds. 4-point game. Michael Porter Jr. cuts to the basket, gets the layup, but lands awkwardly on his ankle. This isn't good. Looks like he's in a lot of pain. Here's another look at the landing. Always scary, but he would stay in the game. That's the good news. The Nuggets then move the ball. They recover well. Porter Jr. drills the three-pointer. He had 28 points and 8 rebounds. Denver up 1 with 390. Lonzo Ball tries to get him back in it, knocks down the three with a hand in his face. Then off the inbound pass, Brandon Ingram gets the steal. Takes it in, slams it home. Ball had 16 points, 13 assists, and 12 rebounds in this one. We're back to a 2-possession game. Gotta love it. Brandon Ingram gets stripped, but the Pelicans luckily get the ball back. Eventually, Lonzo Ball finds Brandon Ingram for the three-pointer to bring New Orleans within 2. Ingram had 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. 2-point game, 114-112. With 9.9 seconds left, the Nuggets turn it over. Ingram finds Williamson under the bucket, but he gets a shot blocked by the MVP frontrunner Nikola Jokic. You have to be kidding me. The Joker had 3 blocks on the night. This one was by far the biggest one, to go along with 32 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. What a clutch effort defensively from the Joker. Denver goes on to win it 114-112, and the Joker's all smiles. Clippers Suns. The Clippers lost to the Pelicans on Monday, snapping a 4-game win streak, looking to avoid losing consecutive games for the first time since April 1st. It's been a while. We'll start with Devin Booker. You can book it. Makes the 3 from deep. Phoenix up 29-20. Then Paul George with the hezzy takes it in for the reverse layup. Rondo gets it to George. Pulls up for the contested 3. No hesitation. He had 25 points and 10 rebounds in this one. Rondo to Morris. He's ready to fire. He'll hit a 3 of his own. Phoenix up 53-49. Then Devin Booker dribbles up the floor. Doesn't mind the defense. Makes the long pull-up 2 plus the foul. He had 21 points and 6 rebounds in this game. Phoenix up 56-49. Booker passes out of the double team. Gets it to Kaminsky for the drive and the lay-in. Your halftime score, Phoenix up 63-53. 10-point game, take you to the third. Chris Paul thinks about taking it in, but pulls up for the fadeaway right at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges steals it. Chris Paul thinking about what to do, reads the D, pulls up for the 3. 76-65. Rondo taking it in. Makes it look easy with the lay-in. Nice finger roll. Phoenix up 84-80. Rondo again. Misses, but Terrence Mann is there to tip it in. 1-point game. Chris Paul crosses over, takes it in himself, gets the 2 to go. Paul again. Drives it. Finishes with the tough reverse layup. Clutch play. Paul to Booker. Booker takes it in for the floater. Paul finishes with a double-double, 28 points and 10 assists. And the Suns win it 109-101. Phoenix clinching first playoff berth since 2010.
The Atlanta Hawks paid the 76ers a visit in Philadelphia on Wednesday night, and this one was all Sixers. Lowest scoring game of the season for Atlanta. They shot just 33%. You're not going to see much from the Hawks in these highlights. Ben Simmons to Tobias Harris for the easy 2, and then Danny Green on the corner 3 from Simmons. Simmons with a steal. The Defensive Player of the Year candidate starts the break. It's Simmons to Seth Curry for 3. Simmons 8 points, 6 assists, a couple of steals on the night. Harris looking for Dwight Howard. He's at the rim. It's a good place to find him. And then it's Joel Embiid for 2 of his 17 and 7. Light work for everybody, with Philly up by 28 at the half. Third quarter. Simmons to Tobias Harris. He's going back door. And we've got another dunk easy pickings all night long for the Sixers. George Hill misses the layup. Eventually it finds his way into the hands of Seth Curry, who was 4 of 7 from outside the line. He had 20. And then it's George Hill, chased off the three-point line. He'll take it all the way to the rim for another easy 2. Philly led by as many as 46. Atlanta finally showing some fight, though maybe not the kind you'd like. Shake Milton, the alley-oop to Matisse Thybulle. And after making the layup, Chris Dunn blocks not the shot, but the high five. Dunn picks up a technical as things get a little heated, but that about sizes it up. Philly wins it by 44, and they clinch a playoff spot in the East. Derrick Rose getting set to play his original club. Of course, he was the league MVP as a Chicago Bull way back when. His current team back on the horse after their 9-game win streak came to an end Monday against Phoenix. That's R.J. Barrett getting the offense going for the Knicks, and then they play through their all-stars. Julius Randle pulling up for 3, and then Randle showing off the face-up game. He had 14 in the first quarter, and the Knicks are off and running. Elfrid Payton to Randle. Knocks home another 3. He was 4 of 7 from outside the line. On the other end, speaking of all-stars, it's Nikola Vucevic who knocks down the 3. 4-point game at the half. Nerlens Noel forces the turnover for New York. It's R.J. Barrett with the dunk on the other end. Knicks' lead is now 8. Vucevic has continued to be productive since the trade from Orlando. He sticks with it here, and then Vucevic to Thomas Satoransky. Vuce went for 26 points and 18 boards on the night. He can pass as well. And the Bulls are up by 1, 59-58. Knicks have answers late. Emmanuel quickly shows off the range on the 3. D. Rose to another rookie, Obi Toppin. He's got hops. Toppin. Baseline. No. Yes. Knicks up by a dozen. And late, it's Randle to finish things off. Hanging and hitting on the putback layup. And then Randle all the way to the rim for 2 more of his 34 on the night. The Knicks have now won 10 of 11. They had 27 assists and just 4 turnovers. They take it 113-94. Kevin Love and the Cavaliers on their home floor in Cleveland on Wednesday night, welcoming the Orlando Magic to town. And Orlando is efficient offensively, better than 50% shooting. This is Chuma Okeke with the 3 from the top of the key. He had 18 on the night. Orlando building an early lead, but it's Darius Garland and Jared Allen on the throwdown. Here's Dwayne Bacon attacking for Orlando through the teeth. Pretty move as he hangs and hits, gets the and 1 out of it. Bacon had 16, but here come the Cavs on the comeback. Darius Garland. Floater rattles home, and then Cedi Osman drives in, and he'll finish with the easy layup. Game tied at 38. A little frustration for Kevin Love. Doesn't like what's going on. He's got something to say about it, and Kevin would be teed up in the second quarter. On the other end, it's Cole Anthony, the rookie. Just beyond the free throw line, that falls for him. Orlando goes to the locker room up by 6. Magic building another lead. It's Gary Harris. He had 19, 6 boards and 7 assists. How about Mo Bamba? There to clean up the miss with a tip in. And then Chase and Randle knocking down the 3. Orlando suddenly up by 21. Cavaliers make another run. It's Garland for 3. And I'm repeating myself now. Garland for 3. Jared Allen gets a hand on the inbound pass. Easiest 2 he had all night. And Orlando's lead is down to 7. Cole Anthony trying to put it away. Attacks the bucket for the layup. It's an 8-point lead. Kevin Love, first basket. Clutch 3-pointer. He only had 6 on the night, but that tied it up at 104. Anthony with an answer back through the teeth. That's a tough finish for the rookie. The Magic win 109-104. The Cavs have dropped 9 of 11. Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat looking for a season sweep of the San Antonio Spurs, who they beat in Texas just last week. Jimmy Buckets, ready to go. Doing it on the defensive end. He steals it. Goran Dragic will get it back to him for the layup. And the Heat are off and running. Literally, in this case, Butler drives, banks it home, and the foul. And Miami up by 14 after the made free throw. On the other end, it's DeMar DeRozan. Takes the contact, flips it up, gets the roll, and one. And then DeRozan, such a crafty scorer, goes baseline here. He had 20 on the night. The Spurs had a 6-point lead. Bam Adebayo on the other end. He went for 23 in the win in San Antonio. Turns over the left shoulder here. Picks up the foul to tie it up at 50, and Miami with a 1-point lead at intermission. Third quarter, Butler. Mid-post, spins, fires, and hits 2 of his 29 points. He also had 8 boards and 6 assists. Fourth quarter, Goran Dragic to Dwayne Dedmon. What a pickup he's been for the Heat. The running hook goes. He had 18 points and 9 rebounds in just 16 minutes. And then it's Adebayo. Bam! All over Jakob Poeltl. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Poeltl, a pretty good shot blocker, but wrong place, wrong time. And Miami fired up with a 9-point lead. Spurs not done yet. It's DeJounte Murray to Keldon Johnson for the layup, and then Murray lays it home for 2 of his 22 points. He had a triple-double, 10 boards and 11 assists as well. Spurs within 3. Late, it's Kendrick Nunn missing on the 3. Adebayo comes up with it. The and one is good. He had 21 and 11. Eric Spoelstra gets his 600th career win, and the Heat get the season sweep.
The Memphis Grizzlies hosting the Portland Trail Blazers. Portland's second game of a 6-game road trip. Their win at Indiana last night snapped a season-high 5-game losing streak. CJ McCollum hits the pull-up jumper. He's averaging 23 points over the last 3 games. Dame, around the screen, hits the pull-up 3. Then Dame, this time finding Carmelo Anthony, who's posted up in the corner. He knocks down the deep ball. Portland dominating from the tip. Powell to CJ McCollum for the corner 3. Open, hits it. No one can miss on the night. Portland swings the ball around, finding CJ McCollum again for 3. He hits it. McCollum had 26 points and 6 assists in this game. And your halftime score, Portland up 74-46. I mean, domination is putting it lightly. We take it to the second half. After the turnover, Dylan Brooks lobs it up to John Morant for the alley-oop dunk. Morant had 10 points and 8 assists on the night. Brooks had 18. Powell passes it to Nurkic for the highlight dunk. Look at the amazing execution on the pick and roll and the slam. Nurkic had 15 points and 9 rebounds on the night. Fourth quarter time, Powell helps put the game away. In transition, hits the layup. Powell again. This time off the screen. Plays with the defense. Hits the lay-in. Why not some more Powell? He's putting in the work. He deserves the credit. Steals the ball. Hits the fast break layup. He had 24 points in the night. Portland wins it 130-109.
Third meeting of the season for the Charlotte Hornets and the Celtics. This one on the parquet in Boston, and Jaylen Brown would have a night. Crosses over his man and finishes. Jason Tatum finds Brown and knocks down the 3. And then with time running out in the quarter, it's Brown 4-3 one more time. He had 20 in the first, and Boston quickly, and not coincidentally, with a 20-point lead as they try to shake off a 3-game losing streak. Miles Bridges with the steal. Bridges will get it back, and that means it's time for Sky Miles. He had 19 points. Boston's lead still at 16. Celtics lost to the woeful Oklahoma City Thunder on Tuesday night. This was a bounce-back night. Jason Tatum showing the bounce there. And then Robert Williams lying in wait for Devontae Graham. Not once, but twice. Both of his blocks came against Graham. He had 4 points on the night. Boston up by 11 as they hit the locker room for halftime. Devontae Graham drives and finishes. Circus shot and one. Graham had 25 on the night. Hornets hanging around, down by just 8. Evan Fournier to Jason Tatum for 3. Graham keeping the Hornets in it. Off the screen, knocks down the 3. He had 25, as I mentioned, and then Graham to Terry Rozier for 3 of his 15. Boston's lead down to 3, 99-96. Celtics lean on their 2 young stars. Tatum drives, finds Brown, who went for 38, and then Tatum with the step back, hits the long 2. Tatum drives, goes baseline. Oh, it's a Smitty. He had 35, 8, and 8 assists. Boston gets the win 120-111. The Wizards' 8-game win streak came to an end on Monday. Wednesday, Russell Westbrook and the Wiz hosted the LA Lakers as Anthony Davis and the Purple and Gold ended a 4-game road trip. Bradley Beal working on AD. And then Beal, the NBA scoring leader, drops a 3. Washington up by 1 early on. Taylor and Horton Tucker ahead to AD, who had 26 on the night. And then on the break, Westbrook to Chandler Hutchison for the dunk. This Washington team plays fast. Don't look away. Montrezl Harrell. Little face-up game. Swing through and finishes. Westbrook to Robin Lopez. Loves that hook shot. And then Bradley Beal. What a clever score. Watch him reverse course here. Back the other way for the layup. Washington up half a dozen at the half. Third quarter off the Laker miss. Beal to Rui Hachimura, and look out below. Hachimura, big game hunting right at Anthony Davis. All over the brow on a memorable 2 of his 12 points on the night. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook very much again in triple-double mode. Knocks down the jumper there. Raul Neto to Beal for the corner 3. He had 27, but the story was Westbrook, 18 points, 18 boards, 14 assists. Westbrook's 13th triple-double in April, the most ever by a player in a calendar month, his 30th of the season, and 176th of his career, 5 shy of tying Oscar Robertson for the all-time record. The Wizards have won 11 of 13.
Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz visiting the Sacramento Kings. Utah has lost 4 of 6 on the road. Sacramento has won 2 straight at home after losing its previous 5. Let's take you there. Buddy Hield knocking down the three-pointer. He had 18 points and 7 assists, and Halliburton dishing it to Holmes for the dunk. We're tied up at 18. Then Bojan Bogdanovic starts getting hot. Attacks the basket, finishes at the rim. It's good. Kings take it in. The pass is intercepted by Bogdanovic, who goes coast to coast and lays it in for 2. He had 24 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds in this game. Utah up 24-18, then just runs away with the lead. 46 points in the second quarter for Utah. That was Ingles with the scooping layup. Then Jordan Clarkson hits the close shot inside the paint. Niang, wide open in the corner. He'll take advantage, hitting the 3. Here we go with the alley-oop dunk to Rudy Gobert. Gobert had 12 points, 10 rebounds, and putting in work on the defensive end with 5 blocks as well. Let's take you to the second half. Jazz not letting up. Ingles nails the long jumper. He had 13 points. Then Niang on fire with another 3. He finished with 19. Clarkson crosses his way through the lane for the smooth finger roll. Clarkson again. This time, ready to fire on the wing. Hits the 3. He had 23 points and 3 rebounds. Utah would win it easily, 154-105.